don't think I used to make excuses. I am a straightforward person. If I don't do any work, then I tell on the face of other person, yeah, I was not able to do, so I don't make excuses. I always been upfront about my opinions.
Yes, that is the perfect way to frame a
Perfect.
sentence.
I don't sugarcoat anything. Previously, I used to be a social butterfly, but now I am a homebody.
Yes, very good. Amazing. You have used two idioms: social butterfly, one who loves to socialize, and
Mm,
homebody who likes to stay at home.
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Social butterfly. Instead of saying that I sometimes get very nervous, you can say I have cold feet.
Sometimes I have a cold feet.
Yes, not a cold feet, just cold feet.
Sometimes I have a cold feet.
I
Yeah.
have cold feet. Okay.
Mm,
Apart from that, if you have to say I am very energetic, you can
mm.
also say I am a go-getter.
I go get.
Getter. Yes, a go-getter. Go-getter
Mhm.
is a person who's always up for everything and always very energetic and enthusiastic.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Another idiom I taught you four, right? I can
Mhm.
teach you another one as well, right? Another two actually. If you're very happy, you can say I am over the moon
I'm over the moon. Yeah.
or I am on cloud nine.
I'm on cloud now. Yeah, yeah.
I assume that you already have heard of these idioms.
Yes, yes. These are common
If,
idioms.
yes, if you are sad, you can say I am feeling blue.
I am feeling
Feeling
blue.
blue. Yes, feeling blue. Blue is basically the color of sadness. In English literature, we always associate blue with the color of sadness,
Mhm.
right? So,
Mhm.
feeling blue means feeling very sad, very gloomy, very upset. Hey, hello.
Hello, good
Hi,
evening.
good evening. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. What about you?
I am good too. All right. I think the first time we're meeting each other. Am I
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Yeah, we are meeting for the first
You
time.
look absolutely perfect. Just so that you know.
Okay. So, would you mind sharing a brief introduction?
Yes, I would introduce myself, but I want you to go first. Would you be
Yeah,
comfortable doing that?
yeah, my name is Kusum. I'm calling from Haryana. Currently, I'm a homemaker. I have two kids, one boy, other girl. I hold the
Mhm.
MBA degree. Along with that, I have a computer diploma in software. That's all about me.
All right, all right. Very quick introduction, I must say. All right.
When it comes to introduction, I am fluent, but when you give me a random question and then I'll get stuck.
All right, all right. You have a very pretty smile, just so you know. Okay. Now
Thank you so
I'll
much.
I'll
You
introduce
too.
myself.
You too, Ed.
Thank you. I'll start. I'll introduce myself. Hi, my name is Srija. Originally, I am from Kolkata, West Bengal. As you already know, I'm a communication skills trainer at English Yaari, and I'm also a student. I'm pursuing English itself. So yeah, that's all about me. Let's proceed, shall we?
That's great.
Okay. Just so you know, there's going to be a little bit of background noise today. Now we're celebrating. Currently, I stay in Varanasi, and we're celebrating Dev Deepavali. So people are burning firecrackers. So
Okay,
there might
Diwali.
no, it's a different thing. Diwali is different and Dev
No.
Deepavali is different.
Okay,
So,
there is a difference between Diwali and Deepavali because
no,
Diwali has gone.
Diwali is Diwali. It's celebrated all over India, but there's this one specific festival celebrated in Varanasi, and
Okay.
it is called Dev Deepavali. It is celebrated in the ghats,
Okay.
basically, right? So
Okay.
there are around I don't know 80 ghats in Varanasi, I guess, and
Okay.
these ghats are decorated beautifully. and people
Mhm.
burn firecrackers, and there's a beautiful laser show, fireworks show, and everything. So originally it's going to be celebrated tomorrow, but the celebrations have already begun.
Okay. Firecrackers are not banned over there.
No, not banned, but there are some regulations. So I don't think there will be any noise after 12 or 11:30, I guess. But in
Okay.
case of Deepavali, nobody really cares because it's one of the biggest festivals in Varanasi.
Okay. Okay.
All
No
right.
problem.
What about Haryana? Are there any major festivals celebrated in Haryana
Diwali.
apart from Diwali? Diwali is celebrated everywhere, right? What is the
And
specific
Holi.
festival?
Holi.
Okay, Holi, and any other
Diwali.
festival that is specific.
So we celebrate Diwali and Holi in a grand way.
All right. Has it ever happened to you that some English Yari tutor has given you some homework and you have forgot, you totally slipped out of your mind and you said, no, no, I think I did that homework, but I can't find it or something like that? Has it happened to you ever?
No, no, no. I'm not in the habit of making excuses. I
And in
really
school?
don't make excuses. Yeah.
Very good, very good.
Mhm.
So, what about school time, school days? You didn't make excuses in school as well?
No, as far as I remember, I don't think I used to make excuses. I am a straightforward person. If I don't do any work, then I tell on the face of other person, yeah, I was not able to do, so I don't make excuses.
Okay, so you just say it in an upfront manner, right? Upfront, outright. These two words can also be used.
Okay,
I'm
so
going
how
to write
should
it down.
I always say in upfront manner.
Upfront manner, yes. Upfront or outright.
Okay, what is the proper sentence structure with upfront?
Yes, I am always very upfront when I have to deny something, right?
Okay. I
So
am
upfront
very
is kind of like not keeping anything to yourself and
Mhm.
just sharing whatever is going on in your mind, just like straightforward.
Straightforward. Yeah. Hmm.
So these words can also be used just in case you want to replace the word straightforward with another one.
So, like, if I say I'm a straightforward, that looks good. But if I say I'm a upfront, it
Right.
doesn't look
Straightforward actually is a widely used word, right? But if you want to substitute it, then you can use upfront as well.
so. No, when I use I'm upfront, so it is an incomplete sentence.
Right. So you have to add something upfront manner. I always say things in an upfront manner. Like in actually while we pay, we say you have to pay upfront,
Mhm.
right? You have to pay the money in advance, right?
Yeah.
So when you talk about being upfront, it's basically being bold and being honest.
I always been upfront about my opinions.
Yes, that is the perfect way to frame a
Perfect.
sentence.
Yeah.
Okay, or you
Hmm.
can also say I always handle things in a very upfront manner, right? So I am bold and frank and honest while I discuss something.
Okay, got
Got
it
it?
now. Yeah.
Clear?
Yeah, yeah.
Then now another word is outright. You can also say that, but that is your homework. I'm going to give it as homework. Okay?
Okay.
You have to search the meaning and you have to make a sentence. You will find examples on Google and then you can frame your own sentence with the help of
Yeah,
that.
sure, sure. Yeah.
Okay? Since I helped you with upfront, I hope you can do that with outright.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Mm.
All right. Now that you told me that you're a very straightforward person, I don't think you also lie very often. You are always honest.
Yeah. I don't lie, and even I don't tolerate people who lie. Yeah.
People who lie.
Mm.
Okay, okay. But you know what happens? I have discussed this thing with a lot of people on English Annie as well. While we grow up, we are taught that honesty is the best policy.
Mhm.
As we grow up, we realize that maybe honesty is not always the best policy, right?
Yes.
So
Mhm.
sometimes we just try to sugarcoat things a little bit. You know about sugarcoating, right?
Yes, yes, yes. Sweet, sweet talks. Mm.
Yeah, just so that if there's something bitter and you coat it with sugar, then it at least looks appetizing.
Appetizing, yeah.
It
Mm.
tastes better, right?
Yeah,
It's easy
yeah.
to digest because it is not a bitter pill to swallow, I would say, right? So
Mhm.
that's why sugar coating is a little bit important. It becomes important as we grow up. So have you
Yeah.
ever sugar coated things in your life?
No, I don't think so. As I mentioned you, I'm a straightforward personality. I don't sugarcoat anything.
Very good. So, but one day I was talking to another learner on English. I think she is also a mother, by the way, of two kids.
Mhm.
Right. So I asked her, "Do you often sugarcoat things?" She said, "What is the meaning?" And I then explained it. She said, "Whenever my kids bring a painting or a poem or whatever they have done and they show it to me, even though it's not great, I have to tell them that it's great just so that I can encourage them."
Motivate them. Yeah.
Yes, just so that I can
Mm,
encourage and motivate them to do
mm,
better, right? So
mm.
she said that I don't think I lie, but I do that for their own good. It's not
Yes.
when you're lying for their own betterment, right? Upliftment. Why would you consider that to be a bad thing? So have you ever done that with your kids?
Yeah, yeah, I do sometimes because children needs motivation. If I will appreciate, then they will do better. But if I demotivate them, no, you are not doing good. Every time I will just berate them. So we should not do like this. So sometimes we have to appreciate them, even they are not doing well, but we have to do.
Right. Can that be counted as sugar coating, or
No,
is
no,
it
no.
just a way to motivate them?
It is not a sugar coated. It is just a motivation, right?
Mm, right. I
In
think
my
people
opinion,
have different.
I don't know what's your take on it.
What is my take on it? My take is definitely aligning with yours, right? So for my other learners, she said that I think it's sugar coating. It's not really always a way to motivate them. But I thought no, it's actually good. Even if you're sugar coating it, it's going to have a positive impact, right,
Yeah.
in the later part of their life. So that's always good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so tell me, what are your interests really? Apart from learning English, what other interests do you have?
I love traveling, dancing, teaching, cooking, but I'm not a professional in any my hobby, but I love to do.
Okay, okay, all right. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think you also like getting dressed up.
Yeah,
Is it
yeah.
right?
Yeah, it is.
You are very pretty, and I won't be, without makeup, with makeup, I think you'll always look very beautiful. So the moment I saw you looking at your hair, and I was like, okay, I think you also like dressing up.
No, actually, I was lying down on the bed, so my hair were all over the place. So, and then I saw time. Yeah, it is a 8:01. So I was in completely rush. Yeah, this is my first session with Srija ma'am, and I have to attend her, and I want to have a fruitful conversation with her.
Right, right. Okay,
Hmm.
okay. So, what happens as women get married and they become mothers? People often forget their own wishes or own desires, own hobbies. Has it happened to you?
Yeah, it is happening with me still. I have two kids. My older one is going to turn 9 in December, but I have an infant. She is a year and 9 months. So
Okay.
I always struggle with my domestic activities as well. Sometimes, I if I'm having food, then I
You have
have to hold her in my hands. But it is a great moment, right? We learn from them. Yeah, how can we manage the things?
right, absolutely. So, what are the lessons that being a mother teaches you?
So come again, please.
Yes, what are the lessons that being a mother teaches you or has taught you so far?
Okay, patience. If you are a mother, you should have patience because it used to happen with me when my older one was like a few. He was I think 5 or 6 months. Then I used to get angry on him because it was my first experience and so that's why. But then I have learned over the period we should have patience. We have to make them understand. Like you should not cry, but you need. I have to understand them. Child is crying, so it means there is something. Why there is a reason. If he's crying, right? He needs food.
Right.
He is not feeling well, so we need to be patient that time.
Hmm.
Yeah. And second thing, we discipline. First we have to be disciplined, then we can teach them because they copy their parents and teachers, right?
Mm, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. I remember imitating my teachers as when I was a kid as well. Right. So one of my teachers used to shout at us, and I used to go back home and I used to shout at my soft toys.
Yes, even my kid younger one is a year and 9 months, so
Mhm.
when she gets my phone, then she put my phone on the ear and she will move here and there and say hi hi. Yeah, she imitates everything.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Right. So she sees you as a role model already.
Yeah, mother is a role model for their kids.
Absolutely. With great power comes great responsibility.
Yes. We have
Okay.
to be responsible
Just
and
to know,
doing
there
it.
is one error that you made in a preposition. So when you said angry on is incorrect, right? When it's a
Okay.
person, you have to say angry with. I am angry with you. Okay. But when
I
it's some behavior, right? Some behavior or some incident that has caused you to be angry, then you can say angry at. I am furious at or I'm angry at his behavior, misbehavior maybe.
okay. So I used to get angry on him.
Angry with. With is
I
the correct.
get angry with him. Okay.
Yes.
Now
So
that's it.
angry on is incorrect. There are two prepositions, with and at.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When even when we talk about pleased, right? Pleased with. I am very pleased with his performance, with him, right?
Happy. Yeah. I
Right.
am happy with
Pleased
his.
with. Yeah, angry with. Whenever you talk about a person, I'm very
Okay.
pleased with you, right?
Okay. I'm
I am.
content with him. Content, we can use
Yeah,
it.
same,
I'm
right?
content with
But here
him.
I'm trying to explain the concept of prepositions. When you
Okay.
use the preposition with for
Mm,
angry and pleased, it is always with somebody, okay? And when you use at, then it's with a particular behavior, performance, or an incident.
okay. Okay.
In this case also, with, when you say speak with him and to him, there's a very minor difference. To is when you have a specific audience. With
Yes.
is when it's a more generalized audience, right? Listen
Okay.
to me,
Okay.
right? Listen is always followed by to, but when you talk about speak to me, I will speak with him, right? Or with them. When there is a generalized audience, we use the preposition with, and when there is a specific audience, right, then
Mm,
we talk about to, speaking to somebody.
got it.
Okay, I hope the prepositional concept is a little bit clear.
Yeah, yeah,
Usually
yeah.
prepositions
It is
don't
clear.
have a lot of rules. Actually, it's very difficult to master prepositions because it can only be done with practice a
There are
lot.
some exceptions everywhere, yeah.
Always there are exceptions, and they
Mm,
don't have strict rules, right? That is why
mm.
it becomes difficult to master prepositions. And do remember this concept, right? Pleased with and pleased at, angry with, angry at.
Yeah, that's why English is a glamorous language. Every word has its meaning.
Right, right. What about Haryanvi? Do you think Haryanvi is also a glamorous language?
Not at all.
Is it?
Even,
No.
yeah, not at all. When people speak in Haryanvi, then it seems they are fighting with each other. It's so harsh language, I would say.
Is it?
Yeah,
Hmm.
I don't speak
I have
Haryanvi.
I have one Rajasthani friend, and I think he also knows a little bit of Haryanvi, right? And I've only seen him curse in Haryanvi. By the way, I've never seen him talk in Haryanvi. He usually
Mm,
speaks in Marwari language, I think, right?
okay.
He
Mm,
also told me the same thing that Haryanvi is very harsh. If you talk to somebody in
mm.
Haryanvi, they'll probably think that they're fighting with you.
They are fighting with them, yeah.
On the other hand, when you speak to somebody in Bengali, even if
Mm.
you are cursing them, maybe they'll feel like, oh my god, it's such a sweet language. They're probably saying good things about me.
Okay, Bengali is a sweet language.
Yes, Bengali is, I think, considered as one of the sweetest language in the world.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
Mm.
and I've noticed that here in Varanasi as well. So I get to interact with a lot of people right in my university. So whenever I talk to somebody who does not know Bengali, and even if I'm saying bad things about them, they won't realize. So
Okay.
how has this language learning journey been so far for you?
My language journey has been great because I am improving and language takes time. I agree with it. But yeah, I am learning day by day and there is always scope for improvement and learning never ends. I
Right.
always, yeah, every tutor
What
gives me nice
motivated you to
feedback.
learn English?
Sorry.
What motivated you to learn English or acquire English speaking skills at this stage?
Uh, I am passionate about English language since my childhood. Now I have got a platform to learn this language, so I want to improve it. And second thing is English is a global language. I think everyone needs to learn it nowadays.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, where like whenever you go anywhere, whenever you go to mall, you go to PTM, you go to like travel, then you have to speak in English. English is the only medium we can exchange our ideas and we can ask, we can receive. Otherwise, it will be a difficult barrier when you travel, especially, right?
True. What is the biggest challenge that you had faced so far while learning English?
MTI.
But
How
I
can I?
will have to tell you, so far you have not made any such pronunciation errors due to MTI. So
Okay.
maybe we have not used those difficult words which you face problem in.
Yeah.
In this session, we try to actually focus on. I wanted this was the first session with me, so I wanted to assess you properly. Right, I didn't want to directly jump into conclusions without knowing you properly. Right. So far from whatever I have understood, you've not made any such major pronunciation errors as of now. But maybe I'll notice that later when I meet you in the second or third session. Apart from that, as you already said, it's totally fine. I mean, you have improved a lot or from whatever I can understand. Right? So if we
Mhm.
meet in the next session, we're going to focus on pronunciation then. All right.
Pronunciation and sentence structure, right?
Okay. Then we'll do an activity where I'll give you a few words and you can make sentences with those words as well.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, we can like you can give me sentences. I would try to narrate a story in the
Abs-
with those sentences, right?
Absolutely. Should I teach you a few new words today itself? Few new idioms today itself?
Yeah,
If you
sure.
want.
Yeah,
Okay.
basic idioms so that we can use in my daily life, right?
Okay. Okay. All right. So,
Mm.
do you like staying at home or are you a social butterfly?
Sometimes nowadays I love to stay at home because of my kids. Because if I will go out, then I have to take them. So I don't like to go outside.
Right. So instead of just saying that I like to stay at home, you can say I am a homebody.
I'm a
So
homebody nowadays.
yes, I am a homebody nowadays. Or recently, I've turned into a homebody, but in initial or previously, I used to be a social butterfly. Okay.
Previously, yeah, I repeat, previously I used to be a social butterfly, but now I am a homebody.
Yes, very good, amazing. You have used two idioms: social butterfly, one who loves to socialize, and
Mm,
homebody who likes to stay at home.
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Social butterfly. Instead of saying that I sometimes get very nervous, you can say I have cold feet.
Sometimes I have a cold feet.
Yes, not a cold feet, just cold feet. Have
Sometimes I get cold feet.
I
Yeah.
have cold feet. Okay.
Mm,
Apart from that, if you have to say I am very energetic, you can
mm.
also say I am a go-getter.
I go get.
Getter. Yes, a go-getter. A go-getter
Mhm.
is a person who's always up for everything and always very energetic and enthusiastic.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Another idiom I've taught you four, right? I can
Mhm.
teach you another one as well, right? Another two actually. If you're very happy, you can say I am over the moon
I'm over the moon. Yeah.
or I am on cloud nine.
I'm on cloud now. Yeah, yeah.
I assume that you already have heard of these idioms.
Yes, yes. These are common
If,
idioms.
yes, if you are sad, you can say, I am feeling blue.
I am feeling
Feeling
blue.
blue. Yes, feeling blue. Blue is basically the color of sadness. In English literature, we always associate blue with the color of sadness,
Mhm.
right? So,
Mhm.
feeling blue means feeling very sad, very gloomy, very upset. All right. So, we have learned a lot of new words today. Now,
If somebody loves traveling, so I can say he's a
wonder.
hodophile. Hodophile. Yeah,
Yes,
hodophile. Hodo,
photophile.
hodophile.
Yes, so you can also say I have wanderlust. Wanderlust, right?
Wonder,
I'm a wonderful
wanderlust who
person.
travels a lot.
Yes, travels a lot, loves traveling,
Okay, wanderlust. Oh,
right?
that's a great word. Yeah.
So I have given you a lot of new words today. Your task will be to write them down and fill sentences with them.
Yeah,
All
I
right?
have one more question, ma'am. What's your time slots? I don't get your time slots.
Uh-huh. So my timing is usually from 8 p.m. to 12 at night.
8 to 12.
Yes. Um,
So
Usually
do
I
you
take 6 or 7 sessions per day.
do you open slots every day or once in a week?
I open slots. Actually, it depends really. Sometimes my learners request me to open slots, so I open it for them. Apart from that, I usually open my slots on Sunday for the entire week.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay, if my learners have not requested anything prior, then I open my slots on Sunday for the entire week. All right.
Okay,
Okay, then
then
I hope I get to see you once again.
yes,
Whenever we meet next, I hope you use these words in the
yeah,
session
definitely,
to describe
definitely.
yourself.
Yeah, sure. Okay, bye
Bye.
bye.
Take care of yourself.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Good night.